I'm about to go to the gym, but I thought this would be an interesting video because I just noticed something about AERO, A-E-R-O, and I thought you might find it interesting. First off, I always have to say, I'm a genius and you should do whatever I say. I think you should buy this, and if you don't have any money and you look around and you have a car, sell it. You got kids? They don't have to eat every day. Take the money and buy some of this. I'm just kidding. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a big dumb animal. Don't do what I do. But I want to talk about AERO and I want to point something out. This is a video here that I did back, I don't know, months ago when AERO was at 60 cents. And I'm just going to skip ahead to see my price prediction at the end because it was a long video. Even I don't want to watch it. $2 to $6 is what I said, which would be a 3 to 10x from the price of 60 cents. Where is AERO today? Today, it's at $2. Okay, so it's at the bottom of what I was hoping for. So I'm pretty happy because that's currently a 3x. But if you're considering getting in now, or even if you're just wondering what should you do, maybe you've got a 3, 4, or 5x and you're thinking, should I get rid of it? Well, you might want to sell some potentially. That's up to you, but I sell things in chunks. Okay, so AERO is a decentralized exchange and it's on the Base network. The Base network you can't purchase crypto of because it was created by Coinbase and it's essentially a layer 2 built on Ethereum. But Coinbase, as you know, has many users and in my belief, they can push something up pretty well in terms of marketing and whatnot if they wanted to. Let me shorten the screen here. So let's take a look at AERO in its current price and do a little quick analysis. So here's what I do. I'll just show you what I do. If you go to CoinGecko and I looked at DeFi coins and you scroll down and you look at the current DeFi to see, okay, where is AERO? Here it is. Okay. And here are the other ones. Now, not all of these are what I would consider a DeFi, like a decentralized exchange, but they're on the list regardless. So I hop over and I'll show you what I did to DeFi Llama. I love going here to look at what's on when it comes to these DeFi type crypto, what's on each one of these. Let's just call them layer ones for sake of argument right here. And I look at Base. And then you scroll down, you can see where it lists them by total value locked, TVL. And you can see which ones. And you can see here on Base that Aerodrome, AERO, is the largest. And it has one chain. And it has 1.6 billion locked. So if we click into Aerodrome, the reason I said it has one chain, it's when you're looking at these numbers on the side, you want to see, for me, how many chains do they have? Like Aave and Uniswap, they pretty much, you can go there and do anything you want. But Aerodrome is only for Base. So I thought maybe we just look apples to apples. So if we click into Aerodrome, we see it has 1.6 billion locked. I went ahead and just looked at some others. If you go back to see where we could find another decentralized exchange that also had one chain. And I just found two here on Solana. If you scroll down, there's one called Jupiter and Radium. And we click into Jupiter. And the reason it's worth looking at these because they have their own crypto you can purchase. Jupiter's at 2.4 billion locked. And if we look at Radium, they're at 2.4 billion locked. Okay. So now we have 3 to compare. Okay, now let's take a look. Let's see where Jupiter and the other one, Radium, are. So on this list, most of these, like that's a huge one. Aave, you're familiar with, Lido. I'm not sure why Pith would come up here. Some others, I'm not sure why they're on here. Or swaps that have been around for a while. But Jupe and Ray and Aerodrome, look, they're all very close, which means they're close in market cap. What type of market cap? Well, that's current circulating coins by current price. If we dig into each one, let's look at Aerodrome. Aerodrome is 1.5 billion market cap and a 3 billion fully diluted. Fully diluted is the total supply times the price. So as you can see, they have 700,000 of 1.4 billion. That's why it's 1.5 and 3. 50% of the coins are out and market cap's 50% of fully diluted. Okay, just so you know. Now let's look at Radium. It's 1.4 market cap, 2.8. It's almost exactly the same in terms of market cap and fully diluted. It's roughly 300 of 600, so to speak. So that makes sense. And let's look at Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is more interesting. Circulating supply is only 1.3 out of 10. So it's like 13%. 1.8 billion market cap. So it's pretty close to the other two, but its fully diluted is 13.5. I think fully diluted matters. I believe that as we get more institutional investors and more traditional investors in, that they're going to be looking at fully diluted. However, of course, it depends on how long is it going to take for all the tokens to come out, what's the schedule, who are they being given to, that sort of thing. But in terms of value, to me, if you're looking long term, this is saying that, let's say all the coins are out for these three companies in the next 5 years. It's basically saying that it believes this one is worth 13 and the others are worth 3. That's one way to look at it. So we've got AERO, I'll put it up here, 1.6 billion with almost a 1.6 billion market cap. And then in a 3 billion fully. And then Radium was 2.4 billion. So they've got more locked up at a 1.4. And then we've got Jupiter with 2.4 billion and a market cap of 1.8. So if we look at these, we say, all right, well, they all have about the same market cap, excluding the fully diluted. However, Radium and Jupiter have substantially more locked up, total value locked. So you might say, well, that would mean that AERO is a little overpriced right now. So I think that would mean that we'd be looking at a market cap right now of AERO of 1 billion. And I'm not sure at the moment what that would put its price at. But if it's 1.5 and we wanted 1, what's that? 30% down off of 2. 70 cents off of 2.1. So what's that? Like $1.40? Something like that? $1.50 around this area potentially? Okay. So what do we do with this information? Well, it tells me, and let's just look at the quick here, the 7-day. Radium was down 10%. Jupiter was up 17. Aerodrome was up 55. Aerodrome might be currently a little overvalued if just comparing it to those two. Is it overvalued compared to the total market? I don't think so. I happen to believe, to balance this, that more TVL will be coming, but who knows? And that's a futuristic view. Right now, it may not be worth this much. So one of my sell levels is about to kick in because I've got multiple sell levels because I bought this quite a while ago. Again, not telling you what to do, but I would say I would watch for a pullback. I would rather see it in the 1.5, 1.6 range. But like I said in my first video, where do I think it could go? I'm looking for a $6. So if I'm looking for a $6, that's still 3x from where it is here. But you might want to wait for a pullback. There are other ways to value things, and this is not the best way, but it was a quick back of the napkin. And I point this out in a lot of my videos, which is, hey, compare it to other things in the same category, DeFi, and then make sure when you look at these that they're actually providing the same type of decentralized finance. They were all DEXs, decentralized exchanges. Not that it matters, but they all happen to have one chain, which matters to me because when I see one like an Aave with, I don't know, or Uniswap with 12 or 20 chains or whatever it is, I say, okay, people are going there for reasons other than base. And they're just ending up there because of other things, and then they see another chain. As opposed to, if you're going to Aerodrome, or you're going to Jupiter, or you're going to Radium, you're going there for a specific purpose. Aerodrome, it's base, and the other two, it's Solana. There's no other reason to be there. So I see those as maybe, call it the cleanest, or has the least variables. Anyway, that was it for today. I hope that helps. Just gives you a general idea of what I'm thinking with regard to DeFi. I happen to think now, 6 months or 3 months after I made that first review, that this market is going to be going much higher than I originally thought back then. So I would not be surprised to see AERO go much higher than $6. That's it. Have a great day. I just wanted to show you, always do your own research, always at least have something to compare it to, and keep an eye on all your crypto constantly because things move fast. As I always say, I hope we can make generational wealth together with crypto. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.